All we got is us look down the bench like it's championship or bust. Next man up. All we got is us look down the bench like it's championship or bust. Next man. Peace, y'all. What up? What up? What up? What up? Welcome to New York Liberty Fan TV. I am your host, Rem. The New York Liberty spark it up in Los Angeles and defeat the LA Sparks 87-79 in a wire-to-wire victory to move to 19-6, our best start in franchise history. Shout out to the ladies for getting it done. Before we hop into this recap, I do need you to do me a solid to hit that like button, to follow, to subscribe, and all of that good stuff, and turn on your notifications for New York Liberty Fan TV, presented by the Bucket for Bucket Podcast Network. We are off of our little homestand. We took a little break on NYLFTV, and we definitely had to take a few days off, but you know, we was in winning mode. When we take a couple days off, it's not to just chill and lollygag. We taking care of business, and that's exactly what we was doing. The other day, we was definitely at the Clays for the Atlanta Dream game on Thursday. We were there after the game, and we shot free throws. It was a dope event. I got to meet Sloot. I got to meet Jocelyn Willoughby, Allie Quigley. Amazing event, and shoot a shot on the court. That was dope. The day after, Minnesota Lynx, it was a back-to-back that game. Sloot sat out. Nafisa Collier was out as well, but we took the L to the Minnesota Lynx in a little bit of an upset. The Minnesota Lynx do have our number for some apparent reason. I think they're like 27-11 in our last couple of matchups. So they definitely got our number, and they took care of the job. And we finished that stretch, our little homestand, 3-1. A lot was going on that week, but I was very, very proud of those girls and those ladies and how they conducted themselves, how they played basketball, and how they held it down for Brooklyn. Like the hometown was so lit because of the New York Liberty and how they was holding it down. And I love going to the Clays and seeing how all the camaraderie that's being built, all the stuff that they giving out, all the programs, classes, and it's amazing to see what the New York Liberty are doing in New York City and Brooklyn, by way of the Barclays Center. And I have to just shout out that team and that organization for what's going on. But now let's fast forward to LA, because we're back to Cali. We are in Los Angeles at the Crypto.com Arena, formerly known as Staples. And today is July 30th. Today is so fitting for us to play the Sparks, because one of the greatest players in WNBA history and in Sparks history, Lisa Leslie, made history twice on July 30th. Once in 2001 and once in 2002. And in 2001, Lisa Leslie actually broke that scoring record. She passed Maya Moore on July 30th, 2001. And then that following year, she made history again by becoming the first woman to ever dunk in the WNBA. So shout out to the GOAT, to the legend, the Hall of Famer, Lisa Leslie. But we came out to LA, and we wasn't coming here to give you your flowers. We came here to beat the Sparks. That's what we came here for, and we got the job done in a wire-to-wire victory. They led all the way. The game started crazy. It started off like 21-2 run. I did not think that the LA Sparks would come back. And then I said, oh, ding, 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 we are the New York Liberty. We've been letting teams come back all year. So all we had to do was just hold that down and kind of just contain everything so we can keep that victory and keep that lead and get the W. Breanna Stewart joins Maya Moore as the only players to record 500 points, 200 rebounds, and 53 pointers made in their first 25 games. And that's not even including her defensive stats. She was without a doubt the player of the game today. She had 25 points. She had 9 rebounds. She had 2 assists. And she also had 3 blocks. Shot great from the field. And, it is a force to be reckoned with. Like I always say on this show, Breanna Stewart is this league's MVP. It might be close between her and Asia, but I'm going to have to give Bree the slight edge, not just because of my bias. If you check those numbers and what she's doing on both sides of the court, Breanna Stewart is it, and she's leading the New York Liberty in like 4 categories. We win a lot when Breanna Stewart does what she does. So that's huge. We got a lot of production all around. This was a good all-around game. The 3 ball is where we won. Mostly we hit 15 threes. they only hit 5 threes. They didn't hit their second three until somewhere in the second half. So a lot was going on. We definitely killed the rebounding game. Shout out to JJ Jonquel Jones with 13 and 13. This makes it her sixth straight double-double. And in that rebounding matchup, we killed them, absolutely destroyed them, 42 to 25. 42 to 25. And in the assist matchup, when you got Sabrina, you got Sloot, and you got MJ, those dimes is going to go. And speaking of MJ could have broken, her career high of 5 threes. She knocked that down all in the first half. And like Sandy said, we're happy to see when MJ has this type of production, because we absolutely need MJ off that bench for her to give that production. And on any other team, MJ, Maureen Johannes is a starter in this league. She's the number one. She's the number one player in France. So she's leaving her team to be a number one player to transition and being a six woman, and she's doing an amazing job at that. And I like to see her starting to get her legs under her, getting her shots up, making better plays and smarter plays. And that's great. We have to shout her out for that. And that's good when you have that type of production off the bench, as well as Kayla Thornton's defensive intensity off the bench. Her and Benijah are our best defenders. And when you have Kayla Thornton on the court, you can interchange a lot. And she played phenomenal. Sabrina Ionescu had 14 points, 6 rebounds, and how many assists did she have? She had 5 assists. She knocked a couple of three-pointers down. And in that fourth quarter, when the Sparks cut it down to 7, it was Sabrina who hit that tray ball to say bye-bye. That was like the nail in the coffin right there. So that was good basketball. Sloot with the single, the triple single, 8.6 rebounds and 9 assists from our general, the best point guard in the WNBA, like I always say, and got a chance to tell her to her face. So y'all know, if y'all watch the show, y'all know we are not capping. We love Sloot the general, and we always say that she is the best pure point guard in the WNBA, and we believe that 10 toes down. Before she even got to the Liberty, we believe that, and we see that on a nightly basis now because she chose NY. So shout out to you, Sloot. Love all of the production that's going on. Queen B didn't do great today, but like I said, on defensively, that's where she really showed what she's about. She had 7 points, 4 rebounds, 5 assists, and 2 steals. Not a lot of production, but just enough for us to get the W. We were up by as much as 25 or 26 points, but like I said, the New York Liberty have trouble keeping leads. We have to do better as we approach the playoffs and the Commissioner's Cup, because we are going to learn. We're going to need to learn how to hold leads. We're going to need to learn how to take care of the basketball. It's moving the basketball is never an issue. On most of the threes, they assisted on all of the threes that they shot first half. They assisted on those, and that's good, because that we got to keep moving that rock, got to keep that production. And the best part about this is still a fresh team. They're still learning each other. So we hope it doesn't take too long, but continue to keep pushing and putting up that effort for us to get these W's. Again, the best start in franchise history for our New York Liberty. Amazing. I don't have much for y'all left. I can tell y'all our next game is Tuesday. We're staying in Los Angeles. We're staying in Cali on Tuesday, and we will have a rematch against the Los Angeles Sparks, and we'll see how that goes. But as of now, like I said, we are number 1 in the East. Our record is 19-6, and we got a lot going on, a lot more to go for us to continue doing our thing. Before I go, it was a lot of games today, 6 games on the WNBA slate. So I'm gonna go and I'm gonna close this out with my quick buckets before I go. First game on that slate was the Minnesota Lynx and the Connecticut Sun. The Minnesota Lynx, they come up with the upset and they defeat the Sun 87-83. Another W. This is their back-to-back win. They just beat the Liberty, and they got this one without Nafisa Collier. So that's 2 big wins against 2 big teams. They took out number 1 and 2 in the East. The top performers of this game was Shepard with 12, 14, and 2. And Alyssa Thomas and Dewana Bonner, they killed it, man. I think this is the second time in WNBA history where teammates and, fiancés, they 30 points, 31 points by Duana, and then Alyssa Thomas with another triple double. She has 17 points, 14 rebounds, and 11 assists. And we do have to shout out Kayla McBride on the Minnesota Lynx. Kayla McBride, she is now in the 4,000 point club. So shout out to her. The next game, the Washington Mystics and the Atlanta Dream. Atlanta Dream always got something crazy to say on their Instagram. That's why I stay in trouble. But they defeat the Washington Mystics 80-73. The top performance, Hawkins with 17, 10, and 2 assists, and Alicia Gray with 27 points, 5 rebounds, and 4 assists. In this game, Ryan Howard became the fastest player in Dream history to score 1,000 points. So congratulations to her. The next game, the Seattle Storm defeat the Indiana Fever 85-62. The top performers in this game was Jewel Mamba Lloyd with 26 points, 4 rebounds, and 8 assists, and Kelsey Mitchell with 19 points, a rebound, and 5 assists. The next game after that was the Phoenix Mercury getting pummeled by the Chicago Sky 104-85. The top performers in that game was Diana Taurasi, 24.6 rebounds, 4 assists. She is chasing that 10K, and I do believe she will get that soon. And Marina Mabry with 23, 5, and 6. And also, we are going to shout out Brianna Turner. She moves up to 6 all-time in history, in Mercury history, with 1,000 rebounds. So that's dope. And as we're going, this Dallas and Las Vegas Aces are playing right now. So that's about to be a halftime. Las Vegas is cooking right now. Top performers, Chelsea Gray with 16 and McCown with 13. And that's all I got for you on my quick buckets. I am your host, Rem. This is New York Liberty Fan TV. Thank you for vibing with me and tapping it with me. Let's go, Libs. It's Seafoam season. Peace.
All we got is us look down the bench like it's championship or bust. Next man up. All we got is us look down the bench like it's championship or bust. Next man up.